Hey, this is Tommy fucking Onions, and I'm coming right at you with the latest Onion report. I know you're going to ask, what happened to last week's episode? Well, apparently the common cold combined with pneumonia happened, and they would not let me record an episode from my hospital bed where I spent the better part of a week. It was some backwater hospital that gave you 2 options per meal for an entree. I guess it was my diet? I don't know. I watched so much television over the course of 5 days that it was insane. You would think I would be an expert on Marvel movies, Pirates movies, and Harry Potter by now. 'Cause I am. 5 days of frequent breathing treatments for antibiotics, injected steroids, and so on. You would think I was a science experiment from the way I was being injected and poked every day. Still, I suppose I did get better and did get to go home. I was still run down for about a week afterward and unable to do my normal things. But now I'm back, baby, and I'm better than ever. Let's review the upcoming shows and see what we can make of it. After being in Canada for a few shows, we come back to the United States for the rest of the season. Vanguard is at the First Interstate Arena in Billings, Montana to be exact, in a massive 6-match show that ends with us finding a new Valor champion since Abigail Dresden is finished with the title. We begin the night with a couple of debut stars as Elena Esposito takes on Vespertine in singles action. Elena is like the original Wicked Princess. She's rich, she's hot, and she's sadistic as all get out. I don't even know exactly why she wrestles except for the satisfaction of dealing out pain to her opponent in the ring. I mean, she has Jimmy Jefferson that she fucks with on a daily basis, but maybe he isn't enough to fuck with. She faces Vespertine. Not much is known about this chick except for hearsay. I heard she died and came back from the dead. That now she eats souls? I mean, I could be wrong. She could just be train bait for gropers. No! I mean, I would totally hit that. This should be a good match should Vespertine be able to hold off Elena's sadistic side long enough to win the match. The next match of the night is a bit of a replay from Vanguard with a new person thrown in for fun. Tracy Cage takes on Johnny Sniper, who takes on Carly Nash. Now Tracy Cage and Johnny Sniper met each other in the Conquest chaos at the last Vanguard. Well, her stunt doubles and Johnny Sniper fought with Sniper coming out on top of the confrontation. Now he sees the real Tracy Cage in the ring and will get to know how tough she really is. To add to this is Carly Nash. Now Carly Nash is an American professional wrestler, hockey player, Reserve United States Conservation Officer, and leader of the Minnesota Fundamentalist Church. Now if this isn't a sign that she is a part of the Red Hat Brigade, I don't know what is. Well, maybe not. I mean, the Minnesota Fundamentalist Church really sounds like a cult. Is it a cult, Carly? Do you have to live on the compound and give up all of your worldly possessions to the church and marry one of like 5 guys to produce babies for them? Or is this the other way around since you are listed as the leader of this cult? Milking kept men for their baby gravy while they do all of the chores around the compound, or are they chained to the bed until their dicks are needed to make babies or for idle pleasure? I think I've seen that movie. The guy was chained to the bed and his face was bruised as they beat and raped him on an as-needed basis. Sick! Where do I apply? The third match of the night is a Tempest Contendership title match as Zalathak takes on Tetsuo Oni4. I don't even know why this is a thing. I mean, Zalathak nearly defeated both Tetsuo Oni4 and Wicked Cat Hale on her own. Just because the rules were broken somehow doesn't mean that Zalathak should have been penalized. You know? This should be a title match and not a contendership match. The fourth match of the evening is another match that just shouldn't happen. Gabriel Tuck takes on Frank Windsor. Frank was injured at the last show and just sicked his people to take down Gabriel. Yeah, I know Gabriel has been sucking up to Rob Riot, but that doesn't make him a good person. He's still a little thug wannabe who failed in injuring Mad Morales for me when it counted. Frank facing him in the ring is a whole lot like stepping on a bug. Gabriel is doomed from the bell being rung. My guy, Frank Windsor is gonna crush him. The fifth match of the night is Wicked Cat Hale as she takes on Father Nathan in a non-title match. See now, this is another match that just doesn't make sense. Hale should be defending her title against Salathak while Tetsuo Oni4 is sacrificed against Father Nathan. Jesus fucking Christ, I swear that I should be the booker for the company. Seriously, guys. We should start a petition to allow me to book a show. It would be money in the fucking bank, guys. I would have so many lingerie matches that grown men would bust a nut at home while watching. What? We don't do those matches? Fine. I think it's a missed opportunity, but fine. The final match of the night is a Valor title scramble match that features 5 of the CWF stars. Miguel Lanza Jr., Ira Waters, Lady Lana Hill, Justin Wingate, and Monster Mammoth are all in the match. I mean, on paper this looks like a match made for Monster Mammoth. I mean, he is going to have to work with the fact that this is going to be a match settled under Valor or Pure Wrestling rules, so no hardcore shenanigans. I mean, the last one to win a Valor title scramble was Ira Waters, so he, at least, knows how to win this type of match. This means I think that Monster Mammoth is going to target him in the match. This should be the most exciting match of the night with more twists and turns than you can shake a stick at. And now we get to cover Warzone. It's coming at you from the Fort Idaho Center in Nampa, Idaho. This is going to be one big potato show. You know, being that we'll be in Idaho, the birthplace of the potato. What? Not the birthplace? Well, I mean, when I buy my potatoes, the bag always says Idaho on it. Well, let's get to the first match of the night as Terasake takes on Steve Murdoch in a non-title match. I'm going to ask the question on this that I'm sure that everyone is thinking. Why is this a non-title match? Why isn't this a Maelstrom title match? It sure ain't that Steve Murdoch is a coward. He would totally be down with a title match. So, this begs the question once again. Why isn't this a title match? I should totally be the booker for this company, man. I'd be money. The second match of the night is another non-title match for the Elite Championship as Bit Lucador takes on Mad Morales. This one I happen to agree with that it should be a non-title match. I don't know who the fuck this new guy thinks he is, but you don't walk into a company and challenge a champion to any kind of a match. You get to earn the match. Now that the match has been accepted, if he wins the match I can see going ahead and doing a rematch and giving him a title shot. But is he really going to beat Mad Morales? I think the Daredevil is going to take him down and not break a sweat over it. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm not. Also, don't think that Mad's punk ass isn't going to pay for what he did to me. I'm going to have him fucked up beyond all recognition. It's just a matter of time, money, and someone to do it for me. The third match of the night is an interesting one as Kara Reinhardt takes on Trailisa Perot for a shot at the Elite Championship. Trailisa showed herself a force to be reckoned with at the Conquest Chaos as she eliminated at least one person in the match, I do believe. She certainly was scary as she leaped down a stairwell a couple of times to try to hit her finishing move. I know I wouldn't have been doing that shit. The fourth match of the night is Eddie Williams as he takes on Greg Salazar. Now, what's the point in this match? I mean, we are grooming Eddie to take on Cronin Reinhardt for the Conquest Championship, so I kinda get the fact that he should have some tough challenges ahead, but this? Eddie can take him down. I know he can. He knows he can. Okay, Eddie did recently lose to Steve Murdoch, but the hardcore icon has been on roll since defeating Monster Mammoth at Shadow Warfare. The fifth match of the evening is another non-title match. Seriously, is there any title matches this show? Oh, the Valor title match. That's it! Anyway, Abigail Dresden takes on Cronin Reinhardt in a non-title Conquest match. This is to prep her too for the title match to come at Desperate Warfare when Cronin gets to face both Eddie and Abigail in the ring to try to keep his title. Doesn't look good for Cronin. The final match of the night is the most interesting of all as D takes on Rob Riot in what is yet another non-title match. D says that if Rob wants help that he is going to have to defeat D in the ring to get the help. If I were D, I wouldn't be helping Rob Riot at all. I heard Rob went down to Atlanta to visit with D after Alyssa was stabbed by that bitch, Jasmine Minton. He only went down there because he needed D. Not because of anything else. But still, I suppose what Rob Riot needs is for the good of the company. So, maybe D should help. I don't know. I'm just a journalist. I don't take part in the affairs of wrestlers. Except for Mad Morales, because fuck that bitch. Like I did his mom. Hey, before I go. I am getting representation to sue Facewater in order to get my account back. If that orange-faced motherfucker can say whatever the fuck he wants and still keep his account active, I should be able to as well. It's favoritism to the oversized Oompa Loompa that he gets to keep posting and I get the lifetime ban. Fuck that and fuck him. I'm getting my account back. I think we should do a petition for this too. Onion Nation unite. Make me CWF's booker and get me my Facewater account back. I know that together, we can do it. Until next time, Onion Nation, I'll be saving up my twats until I get my account back. Mass release imminent.